Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I'm going to bring you a tutorial on how to do a mid taper. So my low taper video did pretty good, so I'm going to show you guys a different technique you can use to do a mid taper. So first off, we're going to go with the number 3 guard on the sides just to even out his hair. Keep in mind to keep the clipper flicked out the clipper once you reach the ridge of the head. You never want to dig in because you're going to create lines that are going to be hard to get out. Now we're going to follow up the number 2 guard behind the ear. We're going to get rid of some more bulk so it's easier when we come in with a trimmer to line that up. And we're also going to get that number 2 guard and debulk some more in the back where we're going to be placing the fade. See how I'm kind of like scooping out, not really digging in. Now we're gonna get our trimmer and create our ball line. It's gonna be straight across from kind of the tip of his ear to the bottom of his lineup. Just straight across, because we are gonna be doing a mid taper. So after that, you remove all the hair underneath, so it's all clean and neat. You're gonna get your clipper now with the lever all the way open and create your next guideline. So for tapers, guidelines are about, I would say, give or take ½ an inch. You see I'm using a lot of the corners. When I do tapers, I tend to use a lot of the corners of the clipper. It's a little easier. Now we're going to start from the bottom of that line and begin to fade it. So we're going to close the lever all the way and begin to raise that up. And you can see here I'm opening the lever a little bit and proceeding to raise that up. Open it again. So as you're going up, you are opening the lever. So by the time you're on the top of that guideline that you created with the lever open, the lever should be fully open. You can see it's kind of fading out already. It's like little by little you're going up and you're also opening the lever. See, I'm fully open right here. I'm just kind of scooping out so that line is not that hard to get out. The next step, you get your 1.5 guard fully open and begin to go over that guideline you created. So see here, we're not really trying to create another guideline. We're just trying to fade down. Now we're going to close it all the way and stay in that same area, just knocking it down a little more. So you guys can see I'm not creating a guideline, I'm just kind of taking little by little hair off. Now you're going to get your number 1 fully open and go in that same area. Keep in mind to flick out. You never want to dig into the hair, because then you're just going to create a line that you don't want. So if he has dark spots, you can kind of go in with the corners just to get rid of those. But see right here, we're gonna go fully close. And on that line you see, we're gonna go right over that. And at this point, it's kind of almost faded, but we're still gonna go with the 1/16. So see, we have the 1/16 now, fully open. We're gonna go on the same line. And this is what's gonna bring the whole taper together. So using the corners, not digging in. Now we're gonna fully close that 1/16. And where you see that line, a slight line, you're gonna just fade it out, and the taper should be done. But of course, you could go back with your clipper fully open and kind of detail this some more if you like. It's always best to do that just to get the blend even more tight. So underneath that guideline we created with the trimmer, we're gonna go underneath that with the shaver, just so the taper pops even more. Making sure when you're kind of closer to the fade to go down with the shaver. And so if you go up with it, you're gonna create a ball line that's gonna be hard to take out. So now we're lining them up, keeping it natural, not too pushed back. Make sure you combing out the hair just so you get all those little hairs sticking out. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the back. So back taper is kind of easier because you're just going straight across. And you create your ball line with your trimmer. Next step, with the clipper fully open, you're gonna create your next guideline. It's gonna be about 1 inch. Now you're gonna close the lever all the way and begin from the bottom of that guideline to go up. And as you're going up, you're also opening the lever. See, I'm opening it again. So little by little, you're just opening that lever, staying in that guideline you created. Now you're gonna get your 1.5 guard. And the same thing what we did on the sides, we're not gonna create a guideline, we're just gonna kind of go in with the guard and scoop out with it. Now we're gonna close at 1.5 all the way, In the same area, we're gonna just knock down the hair even more. So you guys can see the hair kind of grows different directions, so you kind of got to go with the hair. Now we're gonna get our your one guard fully open. But what you guys can see, there's no guidelines being created. It's just the hair is we're pretty much fading downward. So it's now we're gonna close the number one guard, so it's fully closed. We're gonna be right on that line we recreated with the lever, with no guard, lever all the way open. Now you're gonna get your 1/16 guard with the lever all the way open. And where we finished off with the number one guard, we're gonna go over that. We're gonna fully close that 1/16. And that line you see, we're gonna knock that out. So using the corners, going different angles, the line should be coming out. You guys could already see the back taper is already coming along. So with the 1/16, I was kind of opening and closing it, just kind of getting those dark spots he has back there. It's a little more trickier. Now we're gonna line up the back taper, keeping the line very natural, making sure you're kind of combing the hair as you go. But just lining it up on the side just brings the whole taper together. See the side lined up, not lined up right there. See what a big difference that line just makes. Alright, so this is the before. So this is how he came in. And this is the after. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If this video helped you. It's a different technique than the low taper. But yeah, give it a thumbs up if you liked it. If you haven't, subscribe. Make sure you do that. And yeah, comment below what you guys want to see next as well. But it came out very clean.